What's going on, everybody? Welcome to PC Games Journal. I'm your host, Kevin J. Today we're going to take a look at a game called Alpha League. This is a mouse clicking battle game. We're going to go over the four unique mechanics, provide some context, and then also give it my final review. So let's get into it. The first unique mechanic is that your primary attacks or your primary combat attributes are going to be progressing through levels and stars. So the way to do it is like each time you complete stars, you'd be able to upgrade to a newer and higher level. These higher levels would actually give you enhanced capabilities or rule sets and conditions that are in your favor. So an example of enhancements and also having odds be in your favor would be such things as starting with level 1, where your weaponry like attack suppression, it says enemy normal attacks have their damage reduced by 20, and then once you level up, the attack suppressions more liberty or odds being in your favor would become enemy normal attacks have their damage reduced by 40. The second unique mechanic is that each time you win rounds is that you'll be allowed to draw and draft one card out of three cards. So these cards would be such things as they could give you advanced combat capabilities. So whenever you draw one out of three cards, is that it comes with a rule set. So these rule sets would be including such things as when your health points is lower than 50% for the first time, you can summon a drone of 300 extra max health points. The third unique mechanic is that whenever you enter a match, there are three types of phases. So you have your preparation phase, which is like your practice phase, and then you have your combat phase, which is your main phase where you'll be able to earn experience points, and then you have a draft phase, which is the time to draft a new card to add to your attributes. However, if you lose a match, you won't be able to draft a card, and also you won't be able to acquire anything. The fourth unique mechanic is the way your extended combat attributes work. So it's going to be based on time duration and also objectives. So that would be example of a limited time event, and then you have your uh, tier S and tier A. Tier S is going to be your premium extended combat attributes, and then tier A is going to be your basic extended combat attributes. And you can see right here the S tier rewards is conditional, so you have to follow these completions. So that would be example like each draw has a 0.6 chance of receiving the S tier reward, or starting from the 74th draw, the probability increases by 6% per draw, and 6.6% at the 74th draw, and then 12.6% at the 75th, and so on. And then you have your simple combat attributes, extended ones. So that'd be each A tier rewards. Each draw has a 5.1 chance of receiving an A tier reward, or an A tier reward is guaranteed every 10 draws. So these A tier rewards are also conditional. And then you have your uh, simple tiers, which is your B tiers. So that's like if no S or A tier reward is obtained, you receive B tier reward, which includes alpha coins, artifact dices, or hero relics. And also, your summon system and drop rates are based on probability, so that's like your chances and chances. And it would So it would also be conditional, such as designated featured items have an increased chance. And then when obtaining an S or A tier reward, there is a 75% chance to receive a featured item, or the other 25% pulls from the general reward pool. In with the final review. So the good is that the game has extensive customization with attributes and skills. The bad is that there seems to be some unbalanced mechanics between enemy and you. As far as the ratings, I give this 3 out of 5 asteroids as an average. And that concludes our video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.